What's up, legends? Welcome back to TTC. Good to see you guys here. As you guys are entering in the chat at the moment, I am going to take some time to see what's going on in the chat, and also just let me know if the sound is okay and if you can hear me and everything like that. I hope you guys are happy to see me here on a Sunday live. I have not done a Sunday update live in a really, really long time. So I just want to shout out who is here already. As always, we've got our Janet in the crowd, Christina, ZD, how you doing? Will, who else have we got? Valerie, Wookie, heaps of you guys here. Awesome. Alicia, good to see you. All right, sound is great. Perfect. Good. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is some really important key levels. We've had a really nice weekend pump to the upside on Bitcoin, but there is a really big caution because it has technically only pumped back to a level that I had previously warned you about as a potential rejection area. So now that we're in this area, we want to have a look at the price action, try to assess what's going on, to get the idea as to whether or not it's just going to come straight back down as the market opens this week, or is this move like the start of a new trend and the low for the accumulation range is actually in. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. But in addition to that, on today's show, I'm going to be announcing the TTC top traders of the month, which is a really, really massive thing. You guys are going to have to stay with me until the end to do that announcement. And I will explain to you exactly how to become a top trader as well. It's a monthly thing. So every month we're going to be giving these rewards away, and I'll let you know what the prizes are too. So before I do all of that, however, be sure to smash that like button nice and early, especially because I'm here live, because if you can do that whilst we're live, it's going to help to get this video around whilst we're here, and more people will get an idea of what's going on with the market. Also subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Now I'm going to go over to the Bitcoin chart, and I want to start actually zoom quite out. So I'm going to talk to you about the daily time frame, and I'm going to talk to you about this very, very important level that I was mentioning at the beginning of this. So this might look like a whole bunch of scribble. If you're accustomed to my method, then you would probably understand what is going on here. But if you're brand new, don't worry, because I'm going to explain it all to you. We have seen prior, we know that on the daily time frame, we're at level 3 rise. We know that, and we know that this is the accumulation range that we expect during the halving. Good morning, Paul Grassi. So we know all of this, and we were just waiting to see. We had a feeling that the top of the range was in until it eventually breaks. We were waiting for the bottom. We got a new bottom last week, but here's what we have to be careful of. So I haven't changed these drawings since last week, and what you can see here is that this right here is a potential warning sign of where we are now. So as price had broken down, what I had said then was, let's see if we get a retrace back to the 50 EMA, which is the blue EMA on my chart right here. And if we cannot cross back over that and, break and retest to the upside of it, it's possible we come down for level 3 drop, which will take us into this area of liquidity before we have any further move to the upside. So right now, whilst the weekend price action has been really quite nice to see some greens everywhere, it's not a proven thing of anything. And I'll tell you why it's such a danger zone right now. Because when we look at the daily time frame, so this is the weekend, or not the weekend, last 3 days, whatever. This is that the pump that we've had since the new low, which came in at about 56.5. Okay, all this has done is recover these red vectors. That's all it's done at this point in time. So here's a couple of things that we look for when we're looking for rejections. Within a vector zone, we're looking for price to reject at the bottom of it, the middle of it, or the top of it. And then in addition to that, we want to line it up with some other key things that we use for this method, one of those being an EMA. So right now we can see that price has returned to the top of it. So it is currently in a rejection zone and the 50 EMA. So we have to be very, very careful. If this is going to be a continued move to the upside, there's two things that I'm going to watch for that. And it doesn't make me super bearish. So there is a part of me that thinks maybe this level 3 won't happen. We won't know that until the market opens. So I'm not saying that because of where price is right now, we're still coming down to, the say 51 to 54K region. I'm not saying that. I'm going to give you where I think we should turn bullish and where we should stay mindful. So right now we should stay mindful because we are at that zone currently. And so if the start of the week opens looking potentially bearish, then it could be coming back for potentially this level 3, but it also could be coming back to prove a new trend. And that is going to be seen on the 4-hour time frame. So when I go to the 4-hour, let's have a look at the 4-hour price action. Now, if we use just a typical retail trend line, this is always such a typical trap, by the way, guys, for retail traders, is where, especially on a weekend, I see this happen so much, where we have a retail trend line and price has this fast move to break it, and then it breaks it and it goes absolutely nowhere. That is such a typical thing because you've got breakout traders who slow down, Anastasia. You've got breakout traders who trade like just a buy stop off a diagonal trend line. This is why I don't like diagonals ever in trading. I draw them to understand what everyone else is looking for, but I'm always trading horizontals and EMAs. So this very much could be a trap, right? So you've got this false breakout and you've got people now, I guess entering long positions because they see that this is a breakout of a trend line. And Luke said, like button punched hard, cracked my screen. Honestly, this is the best community in the world. You guys make me laugh so much. You have no idea how much joy you bring to me. But anyway, back to the moral of the story is we have to be careful because this is a potential trap. However, if we use the method that we use to trade, there is also a chance that it is going to come back to give us a 4-hour W formation. And the reason that I say that is because this could be right here, the inside left side of a W, because it has broken the 50 EMA with a green vector, that is step 1, and the price has run to the 200 EMA, which is step 2. Now, if we're lucky, it will come back into this green vector range. I mean, it could come lower, but ideally into the green vector range and give us a second side of a W. And if it does that, if it does all of that, then that daily time frame third level drop might not happen. So this is what I am going to be watching for as the week opens. If the smaller time frames look bearish, it could be that they're only bearish as we create this side here. So the inside right side of the W. Okay, so that would be a fine day trade as a short. If you get all the signals, it would be a fine day trade, but you're looking into this range and be mindful of what the 4-hour is doing. To know if you need to switch to a potential long position. So that's what I'm kind of watching for. The other reason why I'm a bit hopeful of this level, not hopeful, I'm aware of this level because I don't care, but is that we've got some key levels on even lower time frames. So now if I go to the 1-hour time frame, I just want to show you some things that has happened here. We currently into the weekend, we have broken last week's low of the week at about 62,300. And that's a really important level. So price may only come back to retest that level before it takes off again. Like we may not get a really deep pullback. The other thing too, the other reason why I would really watch this level is because of the 50 EMAs near it. And so is the 200 EMA. So this area, if price starts to head down at the open of the week, this is what you've got to watch first, and it may not end up being, if you do take it as a short position, it may not end up being a very good short if that level holds. And best case scenario, down into, this is 50%, so 60,600 is 50% of that 4-hour vector that I showed you, which would also be the bottom of this 1-hour vector right here. So it's possible that we even come down there. And then we would be looking for the bounces at the session changeovers. It's even possible that we come all the way down and recover this vector fully. But before any of that, you got to see if this low of the week holds. And if it does, yeah, I mean, if you're already short, it just may not be the best risk to reward. We won't know until we see what happens at the low of the week. Now, just a reminder that as Sunday 5 p.m. comes, New York time, the low of the week will reset, but it's still going to be a key level because, you know, that's what we have for now. So, and it's also around the EMA. So definitely keep an eye on this level. If you start to see bullishness around here on the 1 hour or 15-minute time frame, that might be all we're going to get. It's coming back to prove this level and then, you know, potentially move back out to the upside. Down to the 15-minute time frame. Now, I understand why people may be short. Let's have a look at it for what it is. We can see we've got a red vector that created the local top there, and that is where the traders would be trapped. Okay, it's pretty easy to identify. They've tried to return once, twice, and now we have a lower high. And also we have the New York settle is this gray box down here. Most of the time we do find that when the market opens, price at some point in a new week does return to the settle. And, you know, that doesn't guarantee that it's going to be Monday, though. That's the only thing. Like, we could go up $5,000 and then come back to the settle midweek. So you never know when it's going to happen. So you can't just assume because price is above the settle, we're going to come back down to the settle as soon as it opens. It may not do it that soon. But I do like that it's currently around the 200 EMA here. You know, it's above the low of the week. Sorry. These are all just really good. It's just really good things to watch to see what happens if price does drop down below there. But I'm not, in my opinion, I don't see this as a good opportunity to take a short position with the way price is now. The only way I think I would take a short position would be probably, let me think about it. I don't know, because we're ranging. So I probably wouldn't take a short position unless we got back below at least the 200 EMA and some dramatic bad news came out that had us believe this is all over. I don't think I would bother trading this as a short. I'm more like interested in letting a pullback happen wherever it happens and then see if that 4-hour time frame does give me a W. Of course, you know, if my mind changes, you know, I'll do updates in the Discord and everything like that. But for what I'm seeing right now, I'm just not that excited to short, okay? Late to the party. What else is going on? Good morning from New York. Good morning. Smash the like button. Yes, guys, if you want me to announce these winners that I'm going to be announcing towards the end of the show, you got to smash that like button. It's actually going to be a huge thing, not even just for the winners. I think it's going to be mind-blowing once I explain to you what happens and how it happens and how these exchanges work and how much money you are potentially spending on exchanges that you don't even know you're spending. So it's going to be not just prize giving, but educational as well. So getting back to Bitcoin, the other thing that I noticed this week was that the meme coins actually popped off. Now, over this weekend. Now, here's my thing. I am looking for trade opportunities during this week. And the reason I'm looking for these trade opportunities is because we're doing a private trading competition with BITUNIX. I'm actually really excited for this one because the prize money is actually SOLANA. It's not just USDT or anything like that. It's actually SOLANA. And this is just a Trade Travel Chill BITUNIX collab. So if you want to enter this, we've really put a lot of effort into this because not only are they going to award you in Solana, you also get 20 USDT futures bonus, which, you know, that pays for your fees as you start trading. The competition starts on the 6th, but you can enter from now and it runs until the 22nd. And the reason why I'm so excited about this and I'll tell you what I'm going to trade as a result of it, is because we are trialing something in our Discord. Now, in our Discord, in case you're not aware, we have a free community. So it costs you nothing to get in there. But the only thing you have to do is use one of our exchange links to sign up, and that gets you access to it. In the other community, community. That's our private paid community. So they're the members that want to learn this method in full. They, get access to all of our courses, the multiple market updates that we do daily, and, our whole private community as well. So both of those are eligible for this competition. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing, what the team and I are doing for this competition that we've never done before for any of those members. I'm actually really excited about this, and I think I can't wait. The chat's going to go nuts. But because you guys have been asking for this for a really long time, we've had our reasons for not doing it, but we found a way to do it that is still, it's going to help you more, but it's still going to be educational, which is what we're all about. So what we are trialing for this competition, I'm going to give you a bit of a sneak peek, is something that looks like this. And it is essentially our actual trade setups when we find them, where we're going to tell you a range to enter, where to place your stop loss, where to take your profit on these trades, and also invalidations where you should not take this trade. And it's going to look like this, and you can just follow along. But you won't see these charts unless you are part of the BITUNIX competition. In addition to that, when any of these things hit, so take profit, stop loss or whatnot, you're going to get an automatic message here that tells you what to do. So it will follow the trade with you, whether the trade gets invalidated or whether it's time to take partial profit or time to close your trade. You will get notified along the trade, the whole life of the trade until we end up closing it. So all of this is just kind of practice trades, but this is what it's going to look like essentially. And that's for everyone who is part of the BITUNIX competition. So let me tell you how to get involved in this competition. Go to the bottom of this video and you'll see right here it says join the trading comp. Okay, so if you don't have a BITUNIX account, you can just sign up with that link. So use this link right here. You can sign up, get one. If you already have one, then just click on this link to join the actual competition, because you have to click this. It will say join now once you're logged in. So you have to actually join the competition. Once you've joined it, if you're in our Discord, verify your UID. You should know how to do that. And as soon as your UID is verified, you'll see the channel that I'm talking about. There's not anything in there currently, but there will be soon. And if you're not in our Discord, then just keep scrolling down here where it says get access to our trade updates in Discord, and you'll see here is the Discord link. So click on that, and then again, just follow the instructions. Once your UID is verified for BITUNIX, then you will see that channel. Now, anyone who uses that link also gets the 25% trading fee rebate, which is part of the top traders that I'm going to be talking to you about at the end of this video as well. So that means that you get, for every fee that you pay on your trades, you get 25% of that fee back into your account. I'm going to show you like how lucrative that can actually be for you. Okay, so get in there. Let's make this the biggest competition ever. You can win Solana. You can trade the trades that we're trading. We're going to help you manage them. We're trying our hardest at TTC to do as much as we can to help you bank your profits. This has become our new thing of the week. We've got this new saying going around the Discord that we want to bank the greens, and that's what we're going to do. We're not trying to hold on to trades for so long that they swing around and, you end up getting stopped out when you had all this unrealized profit. We're just going to be taking little bits of profit along the way. We want to collect as much as we can, and we want to get ourselves earning these rewards. So we can only do this with BITUNIX. Everyone can use BITUNIX. A bit of a hint over here. Everyone can use it. Sign up to them. Come into the Discord. Make yourself known. And, let's slay this competition together. Now, on that note, because of that, and because I said to you that over the weekend, the meme coins have gone off, they're my biggest attention for the new week. And I'm going to be trying to trade the meme coins on BITUNIX, the ones that are available on BITUNIX, as much as possible for this competition, because some of them have some really good setups, and I'm going to take you through that now. I'm talking about SHIB. This is the daily time frame. I'm going to show you how the macro setup looks really, really good. And then if it follows through the way that I want it to, I will be looking for shorter term trades, which I will post in that Discord for the competition. So this for SHIB looks pretty great. The area of interest we've had a few spikes into. This is a possible W formation in there. And as the week opens, I'm basically just looking for a higher low. And if I can get that higher low, then I'll be looking to take a long position out of this, and I'll be looking for those on the smaller time frame. So SHIB is one that I have my eye on. The next one is meme. Same sort of deal. See, I can identify the trap traders here a number of times, and now we're not heading back down as deep into that zone. Now, just a side note, all of this is very dependent on Bitcoin giving us that 4-hour W, okay? So if Bitcoin doesn't give us that 4-hour W, all of this is going to become invalidated. So always, always check what Bitcoin is doing before you take any altcoin trades. This doesn't look great yet, but I'm waiting to see if it becomes great. So I'm waiting to see if this becomes a W. And when I said it doesn't look great yet, what I mean is the right side of this W has not given me any strength yet. It's not given me any volume. It's not crossed the 50 EMA, which is the daily one. So I want to see if we can get some power now to cross that 50 EMA. Then on a higher low, I'll get involved. Other than that, if it comes back and just gives me another 50 EMA rejection, then it's a no trade. And I'll be skipping this one. But I'm waiting to see if the volume comes in next on this one. What have we got next? Doge. So Doge looks like it's trying to break out now. So what that would mean is that if it actually does break out, I'll be looking for retests. And that could be anywhere around the vector zone right here. So waiting to, if it breaks out, let it go, let it do what it's going to do. If it comes back to retest, we can get involved there. But the trap traders are pretty obvious, especially how they're off the 200 EMA on the daily time frame. That's very, very bullish. Once again, if Bitcoin gives us that 4-hour W, this could end up being a really good trade as well. I am pumping through these, but that's because I really want to get to, I just want to show you them all so that you know what to look for. Again, you can see trap traders is obvious. W formation right here. We have broken out. So a 50 EMA retest that holds that area is going to be a bullish confirmation. And what have I got next? FLOKI. Guys, let me know if you're going to be trading these along with me during the competition. I am reading your comments. Smash the like if you are liking these trades and understanding them as well. We need to get those likes up if we're going to be giving away the amount of money we are about to be giving away. So FLOKI, same sort of thing. Excuse me. FLOKI's, I don't know how to describe how I'm feeling about it, but I'm watching it because it's a higher low. So it's technically a higher low. The reason that I'm like meh about it is because if I'm going to get another higher low for a retest, I have to be very, very careful because I've got the full recovery of this red vector. This is met it once. This is met it twice. So if it rejects there twice, it could actually be bearish. So it could actually do this. So what I'm going to look for in this one now that I've noticed that is I'm going to look to see, wait, that's not what I was meant to do. Hold on a second. I'm going to look to see if it builds an ascending triangle because I think that would be positive. So if it builds something like that on the daily time frame, then I would get rid of this and I'd be looking for this higher low right here that holds. It gives me the third touch of that ascending triangle and then I would get involved there. Okay, so that's FLOKI. And then the last one I have to show you is Pepper, which I think was a no trade. Yeah, Pepper's not doing anything we're too late for this entry, so screw it, basically. Okay, absolutely love it. We'll get on BITUNIX. This is great, loving this. Of course we are. Yeah, this is going to be fun. I really do love trading competitions, and it's not even about, whether or not you trade a big account or anything like that. It's such a fun community thing to do together because we all share trades and we all have fun. And I highly, highly recommend. Every time an exchange says, hey, do you want to be in a competition? I'm like, yes, yes, I do, because it's so fun. But on that note, before I move on to the winner, I do want to show you something else on Bitcoin because I think it's important to this 4 hour, and I just reminded myself of it. Is it the 4 hour? No. It's important to the 15-minute level. And let's see if it's still there. I want to just quickly have a look at the heat map orders. Now, this is the futures for Binance. There's not a lot going on here, okay? We don't have at the moment any super high orders. Nothing that's telling us we're going to, if we get there, we're going to have a big rejection, or if we get here, we're going to have a big bounce. There's nothing. But let's see if this is still here. If we go to have a look at the Binance coin futures, which makes more sense because we're in a bull market. So, whales or people with big money will want to be leverage trading their Bitcoin to make more Bitcoin. Then we can start to see that we have some really high levels. And when I have a look at this one down here, it's quite significant at 62,075. And if we line that up to here, what did I say it was? Oh my gosh, 62,075, I think I said. Yeah, 62,075. That is going to be 62,075. It's going to be around here. So it's going to be at that 800 EMA. Let me go to the 1 hour. Here, 62,075. Yeah, it's going to be around in this cluster here, which will line up with this. So the 800 on the 15-minute time frame is always the 200 on the 1 hour time frame. So it's going to be around here, which is essentially a low of the week retest. Now, just because the orders are there, of course, it doesn't mean we're going there. It may, this is on a 1 hour time frame, this is still bullish because price is still above the 10 EMA. However, I'm saying if the week opens with some sort of a pullback and those orders remain there, that is a pretty high amount to cause a bounce. But we also have to be aware that we've got this here and this here that is essentially holding the range that we have right now. And that's between 63.3 to it's about, say, 64.5-ish. It kind of comes and goes. So yeah, just keep an eye on all of those numbers. And don't forget, if you want to join the comp, come join the comp. I want to know from you guys now, should I announce the winners, the top traders of TTC for this month? Let me know in the comments if you're ready to hear it. Best site for Aussies to start trading. BITUNIX. Come trade on BITUNIX. Greetings from Cape Town. Hello. Smash the like button. Yes, smash the like button if you want me to announce the winners. There's 3 of them. Of course, announce the winners. Okay, guys, here we go. Now, let me just explain to you exactly what it is before I explain the winners. I'm all about full transparency here. As you know, or you may not know, this may be an education. When a creator has a partnership with an exchange and they talk about that exchange on their social media, that exchange will often offer them a commission, and that commission comes from trading fees that you pay as the user when you use our link to sign up. Now, a lot of those, not all of them, a lot of those exchanges give us, the creator, the ability to share some of that commission back with you. Actually, I should go to full screen to explain this. Hang on. So some of those exchanges allow us to share some of that commission back to you, and that is full on. And I was going to say influencer. I freaking hate that word. That is the creator's choice. Okay, but there's a limit on that. So and I didn't know why until recently, but now I know why. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. But there's a limit on how much the exchange will let us pay back to you. Now, with any exchange that I promote on this channel, I fight for the highest rebate that I can give you, that they will let me give you, because I'm trying to give as much as your trading fees back to you. And the reason I do that is because I'm just about that. I'm about helping you make more money, but also I understand that sometimes in making more money, it comes from spending less money. So if this is one way in which I can help you spend less money, I would rather those trading fees in your pocket than in the pocket of the exchange or myself. So in any of these exchanges that you use, in the link down below, you will get a trading fee rebate, and it comes back into your account automatically on every trade you take. And there are ways that you can track that. not to mention to be a whistleblower, but many creators who offer this trading fee rebate will offer it to get you in, and they know that you're only going to check it for the first month, and then they take it away and they keep the full fee for themselves. I offer this to you for life. I will not do that to you, okay? So once you get this trading fee rebate, for as long as you trade on that account, you have that rebate for life. So in addition to that, what we are now doing is we have this monthly top trader competition. So for the top 3 traders that are in our private community, which means they have to be part of our private program, so they've got the full access to Discord and the courses and everything like that, which if you are interested in that, let me just show you where you can find that information. It's up here, okay? So it's the very first link. If you want to read more about our courses and whatnot, it's all there. But for those people, not only do they get those rebates if they're trading on those accounts, but we also, at the end of the month, we're going to find the top 3. We calculate what they already got back, what we were paid for it, and we give you an extra reward. And I'm going to show you now, because a lot of people think that they don't bother looking. Because when you trade, it might be $1 here, $5 there, 20 cents here, and you just think it's not much money. I'm about to show you what it adds up to, and it's going to astound you. And I know that it will, because it astounded my community when I showed them. So here we go. I'm about to announce the top 3. I'm going to go 3rd place first. And let me just bring up the right thing to show you. So our 3rd place, here we go. Our 3rd place winner is a trader on BITUNIX exchange. They are already getting a 25% rebate. That is your UID. Now, you don't need to contact us because we know your UID because you've applied in our Discord. So I know who you are. We will automatically be returning this money to you. With your 25% trading fee rebate this month in April, you already earned $779 USDT in fee rebate. So you already have gotten that back over the last month just because you used our link over anyone else's. The extra rebate that you are going to be getting from us is $457 USDT. That means your total money that you are going to get back because you're part of our community and you trade with us is $1,236 USDT. That sounds, wait, did I say that right? Yes, I did say that right. That sounds pretty amazing, right? But if you think that's amazing, let me talk to you about 2nd place. So 2nd place, again, we know your UID because you did apply for this comp. So for everybody else, once you come into our Discord, if you're one of our private members and you haven't applied, go to the UID verification channel and apply, because would you not be happy to have an extra $1,236 to trade with for next month? Like, of course you would. It's huge. Our 2nd place winner also trades on BITUNIX. They have earned back already in April $1,165 USDT. So they already got that back from BITUNIX directly over the last month in April. We're going to give you an extra $699 USDT. That means your total rebate for the month is $1,864 USDT. You are $1,864 USDT richer because you clicked on one of our links over anyone else's. Now, guys, are you ready for 1st place? Because you are not going to believe this. Like, you are literally not going to believe this. 1st place traded on the BITUNIX exchange. Again, we know who you are. You don't need to reveal yourself. Now, my friend, let me have a chat to you, Mr. 1st place, because you signed up to your exchanges when there was no rebate. So you are currently not getting a rebate on your trading fees. And as soon as you figure this out, contact us in support in the Discord, because we'll help you fix this, because you need to be fixing this. But as a result, that means that we earned all the commission and you didn't get any of it. And so what that actually means, though, is because you're not getting a rebate, you actually missed out on $3,700 in fees that you should have got back into your account. So like, that's an insane amount of money. On top of that, where you are 1st place, so we are going to give back extra, and I actually didn't write the amount we're giving back, but we're going to give you $4,100 USDT in your own trading fees back to you that you will now have as pure profit. Guys, you do not have to have big accounts to rack up trading fees like this. If you are a profitable trader, these fees could be coming out of your profits and you don't even know it. You can pay fees like this on a small account. Now, we've just given away, God knows how much, I'm not good at math, but this is huge. We're going to do this every month. And the reason that we do this is, like I said, I want you to return more money to your pocket to trade with. We're in a bull market. I want you to make really good decisions. And if I can assist you to return more of your expenses to you so that you can trade with them, then that's what I'm going to do. So congratulations to all of our 3 winners. It is a massive, massive reward. I'm really so happy that this kind of turned out this way for the first time, announcing it on YouTube, because it's huge, and I want you to understand like the magnitude of it. Like, a lot of people never look into their trading fees, and it's one thing that I really want to start educating you guys on in this channel. It's why I'm so passionate about it. It's why I give such big rebates to you. That's all money that I would rather you trade with it. I'm sure you rather trade with it than it lands in the exchange owner's wallet. Do you know what I mean? So guys, here's what, if you want to get involved in this is what you should do. Sign up to BITUNIX and join the competition, because you're going to get access to those, I showed you before, to the chart updates that we're going to be doing for the competition. Get yourself into the free Discord if you want to. The free Discord doesn't make you part of this extra rebate competition. But if you want to learn this whole method in full, then get yourself into the private community, where not only do you get the education, not only do you get fee rebates and cheaper fees back into your own account, but if you become a top trader, then you get even more money. So that's it. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Be careful this week of that 4-hour formation on Bitcoin. Just be mindful that the daily time frame is at a key area where it could reject, and this bullishness may not last into the new week. But if we get that 4-hour W formation, then we're going to have some really cool trading going on. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys on the next one.